This is Mike Cole, your right-of-way pro. Thanks for checking in. I've got a tip today about dealing with the railroad. I know, most right-of-way agents go, the railroad, don't like doing that. Yeah, it's not easy, but try to keep in mind what the railroad agent who's reviewing your project has to keep in mind. You see the tracks behind me. The railroad's first order of business is moving freight across those rails and doing it safely. Their job is to protect the railroad's infrastructure, but also to keep things done safely. So when they review your project, that's what they have in mind. So try to keep that in mind, because what happens if the train derails? If the train derails, will damage the property surrounding that area. They can hurt people. They can even kill people. So they have to put that fast. So if it seems to you like the railroad's reviewing agent isn't prioritizing your project, they're not. Because the railroad doesn't prioritize that. The railroad prioritizes moving freight safely across their rails. That's job one for them. So, right-of-way agents are people persons. Keep that in mind. Be a people person when you're interacting with the railroad. Don't treat them badly. It impacts your ability to get that agreement. And that's what you want for your client, to get the agreement. You want to bring that fiber optic cable, that electric transmission cable across the tracks. You want to get that sewer line under the tracks, that water line, the gas line under the tracks. Their job is to make sure that that thing that you want to do is going to get done safely. You want to be able to convey to them that you understand that you will work with them to make sure that your project will not negatively impact them. That's where the skill of being a right-of-way agent comes into play. So don't treat them like a jerk. Treat them like your most trusted client, your most important client, because in order to get that agreement, that's who they are, your most important client. If you take this tip to heart, I believe you're going to find you're going to have more success dealing with the railroad, and you're not going to hate dealing with them the way maybe you did before. Hey, I'm Mike Cole, your right-of-way pro. Thanks for checking in. If you enjoyed this tip, please give us a like. Hit subscribe so you can get the next series of tips. The next tip I'm going to give about the railroad is going to be on the technical side, how to produce the perfect prints.